Well, hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to or back to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
It's your favorite cousins on your mama's side. I'm Zaria.
And as always, I'm Lamont, and welcome to another one.
Another one. Oh, hey, you cut it off.
Didn't you? Just a little bit, didn't you?
Just a nibble.
Okay, we were just talking about
that.
Wicked before we started, so I had to do
You
my
chewed
my little Kiki Palmer.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry for the headphone users. That was a crazy
right.
start, but I'm full of energy tonight, and I have some exciting topics. So I'm ready to get started. I'm also cracked out on drink of the week, which
Cracked
is
out is crazy.
well, yes, it's Celsius Mango Lemonade, my new favorite.
Yes, rar.
So yes, quick housekeeping, but before we do that, we do have to get serious for one quick second, y'all. I would like to formally apologize once again for the technical difficulty that occurred during last week's podcast episode
Yes.
showcase extravaganza. It's all Zaria's fault, and I hate to put her on blast, but you know, we're a team, and we have to be vulnerable with each other, and we have to hold each other accountable
Exactly.
for when things happen.
So, like when Lamont forgets to press record on one of the cameras.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Or doesn't make sure.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Biggie.
I said hi, Queens.
Biggie.
Don't do that. I said hi, Queens.
Biggie.
But no, for real, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. But it did make editing for me easier.
It was a really good episode too. Y'all
It really was.
deserve
A lot
to
of
see
facial
us.
expressions. There was a moment in last week's episode where I was like, I need to clip this and make it for
Yep.
TikTok. And I couldn't because there was no video.
was
I mean,
fine.
and unless y'all want to look at me for an hour and 7 minutes.
They didn't.
But
I did. I said they did it. I do look at you for an hour and 7 minutes.
You do.
Sometimes
You
longer.
do. You do. You're right. You're right. But yeah, and I was like, you know what? As long as it got out, I know that's all y'all care about. Most of y'all listen to the audio anyway, so it's all good. And if you don't listen to us on YouTube, follow us on YouTube because we're very pretty people. Hello. We recording? Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to do a double take here. But yeah, usually when I hit the record button on the remote, y'all, this handy dandy thing right here, it usually starts both cameras. And for some reason, it did not start Zaria's. So when we ended the episode, hers was rolling.
They was really plotting
and
on
mine,
our downfall.
and mine was just starting. So mine had stopped, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, they was plotting on our and we was not re-recording. We was tired.
yeah."
It was a
and,
Thursday.
and I just feel like it wouldn't have hit the same.
No.
I was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
we're just gonna release the
It
audio
wasn't
and
gonna
call
be
it a day."
authentic.
Yeah, yeah.
We were gonna try to remember what we were saying.
Right,
Ain't
right.
nobody got time for that.
It
I ain't
wasn't
reading off
happening.
no script.
Plus, we had a really busy weekend,
Yeah.
so we were like, hence why we filmed on a different day. So we were like, "Nah, this ain't gonna nah." It is what it is. I was upset for like maybe 2 seconds and got over it very
I
quickly.
was like, well,
Yup. Sorry, I was like, all right, well, I'll see you later.
right, bye.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
But yeah, once again, we apologize for that. It won't happen again. All right, we're checking. I'll be checking the cameras like every 5
Producers?
minutes now. It's our engineer's fault
Yeah.
and our camera operator
Yeah, let's
we
not
don't-
let that happen again.
that we don't acquire. But
Yeah.
yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, but nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed last week's episode because it was a really good episode. So
it was.
yeah. So quick housekeeping. Make sure to follow all of our socials. We are at Cookout Chronicles Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We do have a submission link in our bio.
Use the link.
I'm checking it right now.
I think I said that last episode. I think I said that
The episode before.
And until I see that submission link is being used, I will say it next
I'm
episode.
trying to make me pay for it. Wait a
Thank
second.
you. Uh-oh.
I don't need. There we go. I was like, what? Nope. Everything in there we already talked about.
Use the link.
I'm gonna take it as a compliment because I think why nobody is putting
Because
stuff because we're talking about it. Period. Everything we're talking about everything. We're doing an amazing job. But if there is anything you want us to know, use the link. That's why it's there. Okay. Yeah. Then that's it. What's going on, Z? How you? Oh,
That's what's going on.
it's been a week, y'all.
It's been a week,
to say the
y'all.
least.
Oh,
To say the least. It has been a week. Honestly, for us, same old, same old. We're in like this weird little like limbo
We're
of
waiting
just
for
getting
the
back.
next trip.
Yeah, literally waiting for the next trip, which is in what 3 weeks.
Hallelujah. I cannot be in this town no more, y'all.
Yes.
I need my day.
Well, we did do. We went to Riverfest this weekend. We saw Flo Rida. So much fun. Voice was gone the next day. Also, I could
Ears
not
were
hear.
ringing.
Could not hear.
No.
For maybe like a whole day, but that was so much fun.
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
not
bucket
even
list
gonna lie.
for sure.
Like okay, so listen, y'all. So our whole group chat was talking about I say group chat. Our whole group,
Right,
heck, we
right.
are real people.
Right.
Was talking about getting what am I trying to say? VIP tickets for the Riverfest is like if for those of you who are not in
Right.
Wichita,
Right.
it's like this big festival that they do every summer. It's been going on since I could remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always multiple concerts, but there's always like a big headliner on what is it, Saturday, every Saturday. So if you have a Riverfest button, which means like just a ticket,
A general admission,
admission to get into Riverfest, you can see the person performing. It doesn't matter. But they wanted to get VIP so we could have like seats. We wouldn't have to get there super early, put down lawn
And
chairs.
wasn't that a good idea?
And wait, I'm getting there.
Oh no, okay, no.
Because
I know
what's
you.
on?
My bad.
And every time they just kept mentioning, I was like, VIP for Flo Rida? Why are we getting VIP for Flo Rida? Mr. Florida, I am so sorry.
She wasn't familiar with your game.
I was not familiar. I knew his hits. I knew he had, I knew he was really big at one point, like really, really big. But I didn't think he was gonna put on a show like that.
Girl.
Like he was sweating. He was putting on a show. Like
he was taking shots of Patron.
Yes,
pulling people on stage.
Like it wasn't one of those. It wasn't like a life-changing performance, but as far as
fun.
like, it was fun.
It was cute.
I had a really good time. I had a great time actually.
Yes.
So except for my ears ringing.
Mr. Yeah, that was great. We were like right next to the speakers in Via because we had like a little area where we can like kind of like maneuver and like dance around. But it was definitely worth $50. And we had our own porta potties.
Yes.
We had a like a little ensuite bar.
Yes.
It was worth $50. There was thousands of people out there. Thousands of people.
I kept looking back and I'm like, dang.
The crowd just got larger and larger.
Yes. So I'm glad we got what we got.
Yeah. And then he went out into like the crowd and like he was on his security guard's shoulders and he was like taking pictures of everybody and putting on people's hats and stuff. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time. He did good. Good.
That was a bucket list performance for me for sure. Because I basically like grew up with his music for real. That's like peak like recession pop clubbing music.
Yep.
The music that he made during that time, I wish was being made now to be in the clubs. Just being like a hot, sweaty man. Nobody cared back then.
Exactly.
Nobody cared. Everybody was there to have a good time. Have a time and dance and sweat. Nobody cared what they looked like. We're in the club.
Right.
But yeah, no, it was so much fun. So much fun. Definitely, if Flo Rida's ever in your city, definitely recommend.
Thank you.
10 out of 10. The Friends kind of threw me off a little bit. Oh yeah, baby, and international nephew.
International nephew, really. I'm sorry, don't watch this, y'all. But international nephew, really,
girl,
really.
They ain't watching
I
this,
know,
girl.
but first of all, who gave you that name, and why are y'all saying it so casually?
It was crazy.
I go by international nephew. You go by whom? Did you pick your name out of a hat? Did you do a randomizer?
He drew from two hats and said, "Oh, okay." But oh yeah, baby, her little 10-minute set was cute. I thought it was a lot for Riverfest.
It was a lot for Riverfest.
If y'all listen to Oh Yeah Baby, I don't know any of her music.
Never
so I was stunned. And then they lingered for like the entire performance too. Like, it wasn't like just them and then he came out and they were gone. They were there the whole time.
As soon as when she got on the lyrics, I said
the dancing, the action she was making with the microphone.
My jaw was on the floor. Like, if y'all don't know Riverfest is really like a family thing.
Yeah,
like it's
for the most part. Yeah,
it's for like the whole city. So like
right.
What they were, and if y'all know me, I don't care. Turn up, but I just felt like at the
It was a lot.
it was doing
It was kind of raunchy.
It was doing
It
just a
was.
little too much.
Yeah, and mind you, there was kids in our VIP.
Yeah, and
Like-
y'all know, like it wasn't like one of those things where like, oh, well, you shouldn't bring your kids here. Well, this is like a family thing. You know, it's not like a Cardi B concert where it's like,
Right.
okay, now why you got your child at this Cardi B
and
concert?
he kept it pretty PG.
Yeah,
at least
he did pretty
for
good.
I remember, but yeah. It was wild.
It was a lot.
It was a lot for me, so I know it was a lot for this
Literally,
12-year-old sitting next to me.
My jaw was on the floor, and I'm like, and there was like older people in the crowd. I was like, hello?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
they
it
was in there like somewhere. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. There's people that I know that like live here that like got on stage, and I didn't see you. How'd you get up there?
Where did you come from?
Yeah, it was a good time though. It was a good time. Definitely recommend. Anything else happened this week? I mean, it's just been same old for me.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting
Yeah, we are going into a new season, so on my to-do list this weekend, I am going to clean up my closet because I have a lot of clothes in there that I'm not wearing at all. It's time to do. I try to do like a cleaning every season, so I did one like right before spring, and now summer's coming around. I'm getting some new clothing, so yeah, it's time to do a closet clean out. Boring snooze fest. Let's get into the mess. So, no one's here about that. Thank you.
He did it.
Okay, so we do have a couple things to get into because we love good news.
I just love good news.
We're not going to spend too much time on this because we have some other topics that we really want to like go splash into. So DDG, as y'all know, he's a
doodle garbage.
He's a we talk about him a lot on this show, and not in the good way,
right? And which really pains me to be talking about a man that I care nothing about.
But we got
to give the people what they want.
Yes, so. This is the cookout. So he was denied a partial probation order against Hallie because I guess he was like, oh, she don't need to be taking him out the country and doing all this stuff with the child that she birthed, mind you. And that judge said no.
The judge said what? No.
What are you talking about? You don't even have full custody.
Where's the proof?
What are you talking about?
What are
you talking about?
No, doo-doo.
May I call you Mr. Doo-doo? No. So that was hilarious. I love to hear that because I don't even know he was filing for a potential restraining order for real.
Which it makes sense because she is filming a movie in Italy. You was trying to stop that check and you couldn't.
Yeah.
Number one. That's number one. Number two, because I was talking about this before we actually hit record. I was like, so she says that you was hitting her and being violent and doing all of these violent acts. And you showed proof of her having postpartum depression and you cheating. Was that supposed to be a gotcha?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
What are
still
we
got
doing?
full custody of her child, still able to take him anywhere.
And to everyone who was like, oh, she's crazy. First of all, should no man be speaking on postpartum depression because until you carry a child,
right? Yeah.
Until your hormones start to change because you're literally growing life inside you.
Right.
Until your hormones change again because that life has now come out of you.
Right.
Until that happens, babe, let's do this.
Quickly, very expeditiously, even.
Close it.
Halo on her arm, no halo on your arm.
Okay. No, but I really want people to start practicing the lost art of shutting up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know nothing. Oh my God. Shut up. You know why he couldn't get a restraining order? Because there was no evidence that he needed one.
Right.
You know why she got one? Because there was evidence that she needed one. Yeah.
Is this the same judge that's been doing like the other cases, or like is that it's because it's two different?
Yeah, I think it's a different filing.
Right. Period. Well, anyway. So moving on from that topic, going kind of still staying on the trash men theme from last week.
Y'all's president.
Him and his boyfriend then broke up, y'all. And I really don't know what's going on. I know a little bit of it. I know Elon mad because of some bill that Trump's trying to do. Elon said, I don't want that no more. Trump said, oh, well, or something like that.
You know what's so crazy? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
For a man who hates immigrants.
With that girl, that could go both ways. Which one?
Well, one of them is an immigrant.
Right.
So for a man who hates immigrants so much,
and to be one, is that where we're going?
No.
Oh, okay.
To have given so much power and so much
right
to an immigrant, I'm confused.
Okay. Yeah. Well, because girl, you know why? It's that money.
And
I did some research. He donated like almost $300 million to the Republican Party for the re-election stuff.
Oh no, I understand the money part.
Like,
it's also the white part. So you don't hate immigrants.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You don't hate immigrants.
Right.
You hate the ones of color.
Right. The poor ones too. You hate those too.
You hate those ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know Elon Musk was the richest man in the world. That makes me sick.
It's because his family. And they have a really... I implore everyone to look into the dark history of the Musk family.
I may have to do a deep dive.
I have no respect for those people.
Right.
Any white person who resides in the country of South Africa...
Yeah.
How'd you get there? And what were you doing there? And were you taking part in apartheid? You did. And you obviously benefited from apartheid.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're a criminal. Yeah. And a racist. And I hate you. So yeah.
It just kept going. I love it. I love it.
So,
but yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, I guess he donated like the most money. So obviously, when you have people, funneling you money like that, you got to do some favors. And I guess because Trump, he was holding up to those favors at some point. And I guess Elon, I don't know if he wants a return from that or. Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so. Mm-hmm.
Which is illegal.
Right. He had a lot of power. Mm-hmm. And now they're going back and forth on Twitter, which is so crazy.
You had a lot of power and was never holding a position. Could he even vote?
Oh, I don't know. I have no clue.
Anyways.
I don't know who that man is.
Right. I don't know if this was like an actual quote from Elon, but there I forget the
I have some quotes.
Page on Twitter that says that Elon said that without him, Trump would not have won the election. And I would
oh my God, and that's the screenshot I pulled up too.
And I
followed the news lady. Shout out to her.
You
love that white lady.
Elaborate because please incriminate you and him.
Yes. I think he maybe just meant like I don't know.
Like his influence?
Right. Which I don't think is enough. Money is enough. Money will get people to right.
Yeah.
we see each other. Yeah, no, money pulls. Money talks.
Dig that hole.
Not Teslas.
Dig that hole. Let me hear impeachment.
Yeah. So he tweeted on Twitter, without me, Trump would have lost the election, Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Elaborate.
Right.
Come on the pod. Actually, don't. But I need to know what that means.
Actually, that sounds like a lot of incriminating details.
Yeah.
Say more. Do more.
Right. Well, you might as well just air it all out. Right. If this is going to be a messy Facebook breakup, we might as well just air everything out. Right?
What happened? We're listening.
So then, Trump quote tweeted or whatever and said, Elon was quote unquote wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted. I mean, that he knew for months I was going to do. That was in parentheses. And he just went crazy in all caps. And then Elon retweeted it with a quote and said, such an obvious lie. So sad. And I guess it's been more like of that, but I don't have the time to dive all the way into that. But the girls are fighting. No, I mean,
as long as this leads to what I needed to lead to,
right?
Keep going, babe. I don't.
But we also can't remember how evil Elon Musk is too, because everybody's like making the memes about him. Everybody's eating it up, like, oh, Elon's taking him down. Sure, but also no. Let's think about how we got here in the first place and why Trump is in the position that he's in now. Why all the Republicans are in the
understand why we don't get that. Like I said, I implore everyone to look into the dark history of the Musk
I'm
family.
gonna have to. I need to, because I know there's some very sinister, disgusting things, but I don't know
the whole iceberg. Bloodline is evil.
Yeah,
the whole bloodline is evil. And why are we in support of someone who still has the same ideologies as Trump?
Absolutely.
They're just in a disagreement, baby.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. It's a little fight right now.
Caps.
Yeah. Do you think how you think this is going to end? If we can make some predictions, how do you think this is going to go over? Because didn't Trump make a whole thing for him? What's it called, Doge? Where he could Elon could run or do something. If y'all know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments or on TikTok or whatever. But
I don't know. Somebody's going to say something. Trump has never been good at being smart. So someone is going to get in their feelings real tough and say something that's going to be like, uh-oh.
Right.
So I hope.
Let me look. I'm trying
to
see
what But then again,
Doge
Trump
is.
was also on trial at one point, and now where is he? In the Oval Office.
It said, this is a lot of big words, so bear with me, y'all. Doge is an acronym for the Department of Government Efficiency. It's a temporary organization within the federal government established by executive order tasked with improving efficiency and reducing government spending. The term is also sometimes used to refer to the team of people led by Elon Musk who are implementing the Doge initiative. I don't know what that means. It was signed by Donald Trump.
So it's something made up.
Well, yeah, it's something, I guess, just for Elon to do, just to shut him up.
Mind you, he's not been voted into, not been sworn into any type of political office.
Yeah, how is he even able to run something like that has to do with the government and track government spending?
He ain't from here.
That's true too. You can't what?
You're not.
Give me your green card. I want it quickly. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna do some more research on that too. Because I think that was just something for the Trump administration to be like, here, girl, take it. Because probably I gave you guys all this money and I don't have any. Here, girl. As if the Trump propaganda on Twitter doesn't flood my timeline enough. It's all right wing garbage on my TL. Ad after ad after ad. You don't see those?
On Twitter.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking
about. No, on Twitter. On Twitter.
Baby.
Twitter.
Yes.
It was very bad during the election time, but it's calmed down a lot.
Calmed down some. But yeah, not interested. And I'm not paying for premium. Just stop showing me this BS.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely premium? Not. First of all, the name of the app is Twitter.
Twitter.
His mama named him Twitter. I'm going to call him Twitter. The hell? God, I miss all.
But Twitter. Yeah, they fighting, and I was really, because I put a TikTok on my page.
To the death, and
you said a duel to the death.
Yeah,
and it needs to be streamed.
Okay,
for free. The whole world needs to see this.
Okay,
and also the people that are weighing in. I'm just gonna say this real quick, from other countries, and from stop.
Shut the hell up.
I don't care that you're Australian and you're a Trump supporter. I don't care. Why do you care? Why do you care?
What are you doing?
Why? How are you a Trump supporter and you're Aussie?
What? Are you even here?
Anyway,
you're not.
I put a picture on TikTok and I said, why are they fighting? What's going on? Because I have them both blocked and muted on Twitter, so I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, one of my friends was like, so basically joking, of course. He was like, so basically what's going on is that Elon won't top, but who want to talk about bumping purses on the internet? I was like, oh.
Well.
So moving on. Well. Our favorite topic, y'all. Sorry we breezed through those. So we want to talk about exciting things.
Yeah,
that's exciting, but not as exciting as reality TV.
Care about.
Y'all know, if y'all are reality TV fans, the biggest reality show right now is back on. And this is the thing. I tried to if we're talking about Love Island, I tried to get into it last year, but we were in the middle, and I think Big Brother had just came on. So I was already preoccupied with Big Brother. And I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is about Love Island. I'm into it now, and I see the appeal, but for me,
not seeing the appeal last season is crazy.
I know I do see the appeal. I've always seen the appeal of even last season. But I'm just like actually sitting down and watching it just because it's something else to watch. You know what I'm saying? For me, first of all, this season is starting okay. Mm-hmm. It's starting okay. A few discrepancies in there. But for me with Love Island and any like love show like that, it's hard for me to like really indulge because you know me, I like a Real World, a Jersey Shore, a Bad Girls Club. And I like those shows because it's kind of like their world and like their personalities are what makes a show. And it's not something that's kind of like curated. Does that make sense? Like I like when people live like same with like Housewives or like Vanderpump Rules. I like them living in the world around them, not the world that's made for them, like to fit something. Does that make sense? So yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I've been liking it because everybody's like, you need to watch Love Island, you need to watch Love Island, but they don't get as messy as I want them to get.
Not yet. See, and that's why you gotta watch last season.
I may have to go back and watch.
You have to watch,
but also 30 episodes is kind of crazy.
Last season is when I started watching Love Island.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you're a new fan too? Okay.
And I don't know if I'll go back and watch it. If you watched last season, like this season is, and I'm gonna give it a chance because it's good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, y'all not giving me
it doesn't
what
compare.
the Cordels and the Serenas and the Janaes was giving me. Y'all ain't giving that.
Yeah.
Y'all
at least not yet.
At least not yet. Y'all ain't giving the. But I also feel like because last season was so freaking good, and the ones who matter on the show kind of blew up from it.
Yeah. They even have a spinoff that just got done filming a couple days ago. I
feel like everybody's gonna try to be.
That's what I told my sister. I was like, I think they're gonna come on here and try to like outdo.
And unfortunately,
the last season.
What makes shows so great, the reason why they were so great, is because there was nothing like them before. So unfortunately, there's not gonna be anything like them after.
Yeah.
What you have to do to set yourself apart is be you.
Yep. Exactly.
It's be you.
Exactly.
And if your personality is trash, and if you're boring, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And if your love story is in you and the person that you choose, if y'all connection just ain't giving what the girls want,
yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't watch. I think I watched a couple episodes, but I was like, okay. Yeah, I agree. They need to come on there and be themselves because if they come on there and act like what they were doing last season or act like somebody they're not,
or like a caricature of yourself,
right? It's gonna show. Unfortunately, when everything kind of is said and done.
Yeah, I couldn't be at the villa.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Absolutely not.
Well, number one,
we would get an invite anyway, like because I know I wouldn't get an invite. No. But
a plus size curvy girl like me, you ever seen a plus size on there with a gut? No, I'm too sexy for them.
Period. Yeah, no.
But also,
I do have thoughts.
I'm not going to be in a bathing suit in a boom boom pop pow with my hair all did and my baby. For love, can you love me in this moo? Can you love me in this bonnet?
Girl, you in Fiji, you don't get hot in that moo.
Please. Can you love me in my sweats?
Right.
Can you love me like this without because I don't wear makeup as it is. Simply because I don't feel like learning how to do it.
Yeah, and you don't need it. Duh. You don't need it. Not saying girls that wear makeup need it. I love a good beat.
Do you hear me? And sometimes one thing I will do is I love watching makeup videos. I'm like,
oh, next.
It must be so nice.
Yeah.
I can't do that. But yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
But can you love?
Yeah. Me? I feel like one of the girls last season, did she wear a lot of makeup? It was the white girl, not the one that got kicked off. It was the, I want to say it was Leah. She was dating Rob for a while. See, I know names and I know kind of the main plot.
It was like a natural beat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I don't really remember her wearing like too much makeup besides like lip gloss, but
yeah, me.
There's a couple reasons why I couldn't do it. First of all, I get the whole coupling up thing, but I'm 6'3". I'm long. I toss and turn in the bed. I poot. There's no way I'm sharing a bed with somebody every night. Bless you.
And we all in this row of beds.
There you go.
I was coming. Thanks. And we all in this row of, man, get away.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I turn around and see,
I turn on one side, I see somebody. I turn on the other side, I see somebody else.
My God.
Yeah, if not sharing a bed is, because I can share a bed, but like all in the same room, lights on, all have to wake up at the same time.
I'll wake up.
I'm
there
annoyed.
You go.
I'm annoyed.
Oh my God.
I'm annoyed.
I really just want to get in the bed, and I don't want nobody. I know we're.
What time do you think they'd be waking them up?
Too early. I know they have a full.
That we have things to do. Cameras are rolling. No
phone, girl. Give it to me for real.
Yeah.
And then like the whole.
I don't know. I think the whole phone thing is. I think I could live a month without a phone. I mean.
Okay. Well, you try it.
I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
If I had to be forced to, I don't think I would like crash out. But like, oh my God, I'm like itching for my phone and to be on social media.
It's not even like the social media. It's just the fact that it's my phone.
That's true.
Baby,
they probably have it in the production room somewhere.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
What you need it for? You locked in on Love. You here to find your husband, girl. What you need your phone for? Distractions. Please. It's always the phones.
Yes. Well, yes. And that's my phone is my way of just.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not allowed to do that on those shows, though.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know me. I'm anti. I get. Even like when we are like all together, you know, there's gonna be a point in time where I'm over here with it.
Oh, you mean like in real life, like with our friend group? Yeah.
Like, everybody else is talking about something, and here I am right here.
And they take their. Can I pull you aside for a quick chat? Very personally, every second somebody's talking about something. I'm like, oh my God, Jesus! Why can't we just get drunk and party?
Yeah, and I also couldn't do it because like.
Oh God. What? Why did I say it like that? What? Why did I say it like that? What?
What? Okay, Squidward. No, just watching how serious they get in 2 days. Girl, back up off me for real.
I couldn't. I think you have to be a certain.
I really like you, and
you have to be a certain level of delusional for that. That's what I was telling my sister too when we were watching the premiere. I was like, I could, because what do you mean you already have feelings for me after 2 days? It's the close proximity effect. I'd be like, what? I'm scared. What are you talking about? And then when they get mad when like bombshells come in and then like they try to like they're talking to other people and they want to explore different people and they get all upset. I thought we were coupled up. I thought it was us to the end. See, girl, it's been 72 hours.
And if that
isn't this the point? We're all supposed to explore.
Actually. Like, yeah, it's either I'm gonna be like, okay, let me try this, let me try him.
Try everything.
Or when I really start to feel, I'm gonna be like, what you doing?
Hey. But I thought that has to happen within like a few weeks because in those situations, of course, you have no phone. They don't leave the villa. I don't think, do they?
No,
if they do, I'm gonna say they're always there and they're always around
here.
Yeah,
we can't go on no field trips, please. Can we go to McDonald's at least?
So they get to know each other on personal levels a lot quicker than you would in the real world. Which I get that, but it's just like you couldn't pay me enough to look that delusional on TV.
But it's cool. And I'm so proud of the couples who made it outside of the villa. But I feel like they really had to put in some work.
Yeah, because it's totally different.
Yeah,
and then I'm sure
and a lot of people come from a lot of places.
Yep.
Like I think Love Island would be. And you know, hey, it's been going on as long as so clearly you're doing something right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I feel like it would be a little bit better if it was like, you know, like Married at First Sight is we're doing it in this city. Mm-hmm. We're doing it in this city. Like it's mostly people that are living in this city.
Right.
Like, okay, so now I can see you on a regular basis.
Right, because we live in the same town. Yeah.
But after here, now we got to think of flights. We got to think of, and baby, sometimes
long distance ain't for me.
I'm not doing all of that, unfortunately.
Nah. If anything, I would go on there just to play the game and to win the money because it's like what? How much money is it? It's up there. I forget the exact price, but it's up there. But I would do that and just like to turn my mind off and just like be out there for a month and I say that like I'm gonna get an invite. I'm gonna get an email.
Like I'm gonna be like,
let me know. Any casting directors out there? Right. Let me know.
I've done long distance before. It was cool.
I mean, I have too, but
it long distance works if you make it work.
Right. Communication is a huge thing. What do you consider long distance, though? Because now there's this new term. It's medium distance.
Shut up. Sorry, that made me mad. Cause what?
I'm not the one saying this.
I'm telling you to shut up. I'm just like, what?
What? Because now it's long distance. Now it's medium distance. Now it's small medium distance.
Like
now it's medium long distance.
Now what are we gonna have? Extra long distance? Like, don't make me mad.
Anything that's like
if it's
over an hour is long distance. If you have to travel an hour to get to somebody, I feel like that's long distance. Because you can't do that. Well, you could.
Well, like
whatever.
Okay, anything longer than like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
Like if I were dating somebody in Kansas City, they ain't nothing to me. A cool little drive.
But how often are you willing to make that drive, though?
I could do the weekends.
Because when I was in Kansas City and I was dating my ex, I felt like that was long distance. We were 2.5 hours away.
But you were in college also.
So it was still long distance.
No. What I'm saying, you talking about how often you were able to do that.
Right.
In college, it's a little different.
That's true.
I'm not making the coin that I'm making now.
That's true. That's true.
I'm busy. I'm got homework. Stop talking to me, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. It's a different situation. I got you.
But when you working full time, okay, I could drive up for a little weekend.
Okay.
Get away. Especially now, if I especially wasn't living with my parents and they weren't living with their
right.
Oh, baby,
I have my own crib.
We ain't got to worry about no hotel, baby. I'm here. You
up there.
What you doing this weekend? Get serious. You know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm on the road right now.
But some people like long distance because it still like allows them to like be their own person and not be so tied to their partner, which is but different strokes for different folks.
He was in Memphis. I was here. That's 8 hours.
Yeah,
that's long distance.
That's long distance for sure. Okay, so anything over like 2 hours, basically. Yeah. Okay, so, that's fair.
But he would come to see
anything you have to kind of like plan for. Maybe. Yeah. Because an hour, that's 30 minutes. I guess that maybe that's like the medium distance. Like it's not.
That's not even 30 minutes. Ain't even
half an hour. I'll have half an hour.
No, what I'm saying is that's local.
I know what you're saying.
I'm
saying anywhere between like half an hour to like 2 hours can be considered like medium distance. Because 45 minutes to go see them, that's still kind of
that's a drive.
Yeah, that's a drive. That's like what? Here to El Dorado?
I'm not doing it every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
So medium distance.
But I could do it like on a Wednesday, like
Right. Nothing to do. Right. Off work early. Here
I go.
Yeah. Well, how did we get there? Oh,
anyway,
Love Island.
Yes. But
yeah, couldn't be me.
Plane tickets and every time I want oh my God.
It's a lot because who's still together from the last season?
Actually, let me shut up. So, Cordell and Serena, Leah and Miguel, and Janae.
I don't know
and
Miguel.
Kenny. You need to know Miguel.
I've probably seen him.
He is a tea and crumpet. I don't know.
So Rob is single?
Ew.
My king, my dramatic king.
Ew.
His eye rolling.
I'm yucked
fruity ass.
Oh. Well,
yes. She's pulling up a picture from y'all for the people that are just listening. But yeah, while she's doing that, Love Island can be for me. I was telling my sister and a couple of my coworkers that you really want to see some real mess. Love Island, 10 gay men, one house.
Yes.
You want to see some mess?
That's what I'm waiting on.
You want to see some mess?
Where are the gays?
You want to see some mess? Oh,
that's what I want.
It'd be a hookup harem.
Gays.
It'd be a hookup harem. One big orgy.
Okay.
Crazy, but and you know what? I may have to apply. I may have to apply. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I definitely seen him. I think he came in didn't he come in like later in the season? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyways, but that's what we need. There was kind of a show like that way back in the day. It's called Fire Island. I never watched it. It was on VH1. And VH1 shows kind of it's a lot for me. Very scripted, shows are very staged. Yeah. Yeah. Now. Well, not scripted, but when it was produced heavily. When it was Flavor of Love and I Love New York. Woo! Right. But that was like early 2000s. You talk about television. Yeah. Anything else? Nah. But there's kind of a show like that because they go to Fire Island, New York, and that's, I guess, like the epicenter for like all these gay men. And they had a show. It had one season. So maybe I should go back and watch that and see what it's about. Yeah. I'm sure it's tea. You know what show I really like that incorporated like queer people? Mm-hmm. Don't say Are You the One? No, it wasn't Are You the One. Oh, okay. Now the first couple seasons. Okay. Yeah. Don't play. Because I was just thinking about that when I was saying the Love Island gay version. No. X on the Beach. Oh yeah. Love me. That's how I found out about Fire Island because the guy that was on season 2 of X on the Beach was on Fire Island originally.
I guess that.
Cheyenne,
yes,
cute little white boy.
yes.
Yeah, Cheyenne Parker.
I love me some X on the Beach. Do you
yes.
hear me? I was tuned in weekly.
Yes. Yeah, remember when what's the name was on there? Janelle from Bad Girls and Angela, and they fought?
I was like, why are they here? Why would y'all put them on here? Farrah was on there.
Yes. There was some Are You the One people on there too. Yeah, and then because I only watched the first 2 seasons because I love me some Angela from Bad Girls Club. Y'all hate her, but oh well. I watched the first 2 seasons. Like the worst people. I like the messy ones.
I see. I hate them. Oh my God.
Love them on TV. Would hate to be their friend in real life.
Absolutely.
And then I think I tried to watch the 3rd season, but the thing about that, it was in the same house. And I was like, oh.
It was the 3rd season when they were in that snow caps?
That was the 4th season.
Yes.
The 3rd season, it was in the exact same house in Malibu. And I was like,
I remember the 3rd season.
And I think what's the name from Danity Kane was on there too. I
forgot
her name.
Was Aubrey?
Yeah. Yep. She was on there. I said, how did y'all afford Aubrey?
Yeah. She's not that expensive.
I love it. Yeah, I know I love me some X on the Beach. Now, me personally, if I was set up to make it believe this was going to be like Hot and Sexy Singles and my ex pull up, I'm on leaving. The next flight out.
I'm actually leaving, unfortunately.
So I'm on my next flight out.
Hey, can I break the 4th wall?
Is the producer here? Can I break the 4th wall?
Yeah, go ahead and give me
break it.
Yeah. Book that flight, dude.
I say that, but also the check.
You know
everybody,
what?
Let's just vote them out.
I think it would depend on which
ex. Yeah.
Which ex.
Yeah.
Because one, I'd be like, what up? The other one, I'd be like, you got to get me up off of here now. Because let him try to find somebody while I'm here.
I don't know. I don't think I'd have a visceral reaction. I'm just saying that to be dramatic. I think I would probably say. But it depends. Would you rather want to be an OG and then your ex come in, or your ex is on the show and you come in as the ex? I think I would like to be the ex.
I like bring me in.
Bring me out of the water
because I know what's coming. I know
that's true. You already kind of mentally prepared for it. They're getting it on the spot.
I'm not one of the ones that's being like.
Yeah, surprised.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love but I also love when they would have multiple exes on there, when they bring another one. Oh!
Yeah.
I'm like, this is juicy. Yes.
They also did that they tried to do that on Real World, and I think that's what sparked them to do X on the Beach.
Yes.
The US, because they have a X on the Beach UK. That's where it originally started, and then we stole it as we do everything, right? But they did a season of Real World on that. It was called Real World Explosion. It was the first season I watched, and they were bringing their exes in because that's when they started with the themes.
Explosion was pretty good.
It was cute. Me and my sister watched it. She watched it for the first time. She said, "This is actually a pretty good season." I think
that's the last season of Real World I watched.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the first season I watched, which is actually kind of crazy. Yeah.
My favorite season of Real World will always be Portland.
Oh,
Portland
absolutely!
Will always have a place in my heart.
Yes.
Up right here.
Yes. Because of honestly one person. Miss Hurricane Naya herself, Miss Naya Moore.
When she was beating them down, I said, "Oh, my girl gets down."
Oh yes,
yes. Loved it.
We're moving quickly, but yes, that's our daily dose of reality TV. Oh, there's a lot of other shows on right now, so go watch all of them. There's a lot of good reality TV on right now. Mm-hmm. They started this new Bravo show. It's called Next Gen NYC. You know what? I gave it a chance. Not bad. It's just getting started. Not bad. I like the concept. I like the whole keeping the Bravo housewives, the legacies, going. Yeah. I wish it was just a group of nobodies, but nobody cares.
But I mean, it's called Next Gen. I wish it was
Nepo
more
babies, but it's fine.
I wish it was more housewife babies. I
don't think there is, because one of the girls in the interviews was like, "There's really not a lot of housewives kids that are all the same age group and that really hang out." You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many of them. They all don't have kids.
But not only that, and I think that's gonna be my issue with Love Island. I hate to be. Sometimes I feel like I'm the too woke friend. I hate watching shows where there is one or maybe two black women on there, especially who are in a group full of white people. Because now all of the microaggressions, and now they're it's Bravo has it really, really, really bad.
Yeah, I think they've gotten better. Ish. I mean, it's better to have two than none.
No.
So you rather just
Yeah, honestly,
none?
yes, honestly.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. Don't put me as the token black.
Right.
Everything that I say is gonna be used as an act of aggression.
Right.
Like, just like, case in point, I would never send my kids to private school.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, now if it's a black private school, cool. But if it's one of them ones where the rules is like, you can't have braids, you can't,
Oh yeah, no, that's
my
crazy.
baby's not going there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so
I get it. Yeah.
You put them in a situation where they're already set up to fail.
Yeah.
And I hate, because sometimes I want to turn, but it's like I know I see everything.
Yeah.
Like, even on Love Island, one of the episodes where like Alondria has said something to Hutta. And
oh my goodness, yeah,
crying, and now they want to go. I'm not having a conversation with you. You want to sit there and cry for the smallest thing that I said. You're just gonna be crying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I hate that, because then it's always this we're on the fence, and like I can't watch stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a really good point, because that actually happened on one of my other shows called The Valley. It's the spinoff of Vanderpump Rules, which is the spinoff of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Lisa Vanderpump. And she's having this issue. There's this rumor going around the friend group that one of the husbands in the group takes his ring off when he goes to the bar, and he traced it back to the black girl in the group, Jasmine, which I don't really care for Jasmine. I don't really care for Jasmine, but she had a really good point. She was like, I heard it a couple years ago. Don't care then, don't care now. I don't think it's true. That's why I never brought it up to you. It was dead, whatever. And then, of course, his white wife, and mind you, this man is half and half. Is he? That's what he said. He said he's black, and Jasmine said he's black. I don't know what. I think it may be like black and Hispanic, black and white. I don't really know, but he's black. He's 50-50. So of course, his white wife Janet comes in, and she's like just kind of talking, right? And Jasmine's like, I'm trying to talk to him. He's the one that pulled me aside. This issue's between me and him. I get it. You're his wife, but if you want to sit there and listen, sit there and listen. So, of course, she gets upset because she keeps getting cut off. And then, of course, Jason's like, as a black man, why are you getting aggressive? Why are you getting aggressive?
Like, I can't, don't put me in that situation.
So she turned up, and as she should.
Yeah, because now I'm really about to show you aggression.
Right.
And this is what I tell my people all the time.
And say it again.
Do not calm down when they say get more aggressive.
Right.
F them. They don't like us anyway.
Yep. Because what you have to do. They're gonna talk about you anyway. You always gonna be the aggressive man, aggressive woman anyway.
Do what you have to. F them up.
Yeah, and she went smooth off.
Yeah.
Went smooth off. So that's a great point, because it literally just happened on a show that I watched too. But I gave that a try. Of course, The Valley's on. I've just been talking about that, and it's getting messy. I love white people drama, because absolutely. Yeah. And then what else is on right now? Big Brother's about to come on in July. Love me some Big Brother. Can't wait to hear the theme. What else is on?
Real Housewives of Atlanta is ending.
Oh yes, right.
They're about to have their reunion. Angela, stay, baby. We need you.
Oh God.
Angela been reading the girls for filth. I mean, a lot of housewives, their first season, especially as a new girl,
yeah,
can take it or leave it. I need Angela. I need Nene Leakes immediately.
Okay,
come to the front.
Yeah,
like Angela.
I need to get into the Housewives franchise. I've been wanting to, but it's just
listen.
I'm not itching for it, and if I'm not like already kind of like, if I don't have a peaked interest, I'm not going. I'm sorry.
Seasons 1 through. Seasons 1 through 8 of Housewives
of Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay.
Peak television.
Okay.
The best season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, 6. And Real Housewives of Atlanta fans are gonna say season 6 is the best season.
For context, what season are they on now?
Maybe like 14.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But season 6 of. That's when you have peak Nene Leakes. That's when you have Phaedra, Kenya,
Oh, yeah. I know all them names.
Boom.
This ain't Phaedra. I know some of the quotes.
I'm telling you, like,
yeah.
Peak television.
You know what I need to come back from Bravo? Because now I'm like a Bravo boy now. And I need Summer House, Martha's Vineyard to come back immediately.
See, I never watched that.
What?
Never watched it.
Get into it.
Okay.
Get into it.
What's
it's
it
good.
About? What they be talking about?
A lot. I know you haven't ever seen the original Summer House, but it's this group of wealthier black group of friends, kind of the same layout as the original Summer House. They all go to Martha's Vineyard every summer. They're in a house. They're there for like I think 15 days, and they just hang out. They chill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They talk about a lot of good black issues, a lot of a lot of stuff concerning the black community. I mean, they're in Martha's Vineyard.
Right.
If you don't know the history behind that, look it up.
Right.
But yeah, it's a pretty good show. They get into some mess. Season 1 was really good. Season 2, because we used to watch it when I was at school. Oh my God, when did that stop airing? I can't remember, but it was very, very good, and I hope it keeps going because I really do like Martha's Vineyard. It's cute.
Okay,
it's cute. Give it a watch. It's on Peacock, obviously.
Well, and I have her.
Yes, so yes, definitely watch it. It's a good watch. Yes.
Oh, Love Island comes on tonight.
So who are our faves from Love Island before we move on so far? I know it's very early to tell. We're on episode 4.
The Black Girls.
Well, yes.
And Shelly.
Shelly is so cute.
Yes.
And she's gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she
That's
is.
why I'm saying we need a gay version. We do. We don't have to call it Love Island. Just anything.
As far as the men, of course, Ace.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ace really?
Cool. Okay. Ace is giving me like player.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also like Ace from TikTok because he be teaching people how to dance. He was doing Ace.
Oh, A. I thought you said X. I was like, who's Ace. That? Gotcha. Okay.
And then what is his name? The curly hair white boy with the blue eyes. God, he has the spirit of Tamara in him really, really bad.
Nick.
I really want him to release that spirit. Yes.
Nicholas.
Nick. Yes. He is cute. He's cute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Period.
Sorry.
Anybody else? Nah, chop. People keep saying no, they're chopped cheese.
Hate.
Anybody else?
Hate.
Yeah.
Hate.
Yeah.
Hate.
Jeremiah's evil. Other one's evil. Austin.
Jeremiah's
he's evil. A model from LA.
I'm trying to give Taylor a chance, but Taylor.
I forget about Taylor. I do forget about. He's just kind of there for me.
There.
Yeah.
There's nothing memorable.
He really hasn't established like a.
No.
Then again, it's also very early. We gotta give it time.
What pick of men that they have? Because my God.
I feel like I didn't even watch last season. I said that multiple times, but I thought the cast from last season. Oh my God, the difference. Then again, that was that was in Biden's America. That was in what I'm saying. Yeah, this is Trump's. Oh, also speaking about that, before we move on,
Yelissa,
bye, girl. Production didn't even give you a chance. They woke up out of that bed that night.
You gotta go. You have to
get up, girl. And props to them.
Yeah,
props
they got her out of there swiftly, and all they said was, "Yelissa has left the villa." Anyways, let's move on. Didn't explain nothing. Did Yelissa?
No, they should have said that different. They should have said Yelissa was removed from the villa.
She likes to use the N-word, and we don't do that around here.
Right.
But they got.
And she's also a Trump supporter, but you can't kick somebody off for having a political stance. But you can get kicked off for saying a racial slur on a podcast. Austin, you're next.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Yeah. In the middle of the night, like a thief.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But thank God.
It was.
How do you feel about the new bombshell? What's her name? Sierra with a C? I think she's cute. Okay. So, so moving on. So this is a topic that has, honestly, it floats around a lot. But it really came to the forefront when this TikTok was like mega viral. I think it has like 4 million likes right now. Yeah, right now.
4 million likes on the right now.
So there's this TikTok of this girl, and she's in her car. She's driving. It seemed like she was going home from like a birthday dinner or a birthday get together of some sorts. Going in on her friend, talking about how, why did you look better than me? Why do you have all this jewelry on and your makeup there, knowing my man gonna be with us? Why didn't you wear a jean skirt? Why didn't you put on leggings? And I've always had a lot of thoughts about this. You can call me a bad friend. You can call me whatever you want. But I would have been let out that car immediately. I wouldn't even have time to pull up my phone and record. Because what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because you're insecure about how you look and how your man has wandering eyes? don't take that out on me because I look good. For you, take that up with your man. That's your man's problem. Beat your man's ass. Because what? I'm the opposite. I'm never going like if I have like a big gay group of friends and my man is there with me, I'm never going to be like, why you look better than me? But that's me. I'm not insecure. I want it to be the opposite. I want my friends to look good for me. I want my friends to dress up and match my vibe because I want us all to look good. What do I look like? You gotta wear gym clothes, a jean skirt. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Here's my thing. I would be mad if you didn't step for my birthday and exactly. I said step.
Exactly.
Listen, when it comes to certain things like that, the outfit is planned. It is tried on. Right. I know what I look like. Yep. Everything is planned.
Maybe have even went shopping to get said clothes for your birthday dinner.
I then looked it up online. I know what I'm wearing. I done ordered it and came in. I done tried it on. I know. So for my birthday, I know I'm gonna look good.
Yep.
I know I am. And Zarya don't have no friends who don't know how to put themselves together. That don't happen.
Right. Right.
It just don't happen. I don't care what you have on. As long as you're not looking a mess.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, baby, let's fix that.
Yeah.
Let's fix this. Mm-hmm. And if I had a man, I wouldn't make it your problem that he is looking at you. I can see it now. If you came in with a thong on, I'm like, girl.
Okay, right. There's right. Then we have to have some class. So then, but yeah, no.
I'm like, now, girl, get serious.
I was told, go home.
But
go home. I'll call you an Uber.
Listen, that's for everybo's comfortability. What are you doing?
It's just general like cleanliness. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if I had a man, I would not be worried about what you have on. Because he's looking at me. And if he's not looking at me, that's
right. Issues you need to have with him.
I'm going after him.
Because that was her thing. She's like, everybody looking at you, my man looking at you. This is supposed to be about me.
And here's my thing.
It's supposed to be about me.
I have never been friends with people that I've been jealous of.
Absolutely not. No.
I've never been friends with anybody that I've been jealous of.
Right.
Baby, I want you to look good.
Of course.
I want you to look good.
It'd be disrespectful if you didn't look good.
Baby, because I'm gonna make sure we good over here.
Right.
And it's not on my birthday, it's not about who's looking at me. It's about me having a good time.
Exactly. And enjoying the company of people that I want to be around.
As long as you're not coming to my birthday being disrespectful, like if you're not doing nothing that's actually ruining the vibe of what's going on, like if you're not drunk off your tail and I gotta take care of you because you decided to get too drunk on my birthday.
That's different.
If you are being like, if we at a restaurant and you being real disrespectful to the server and I'm like, what are you doing?
I may just play the clip because everybody was thinking like, oh, this has to be a prank because like some people like they do like skits and stuff. Like I remember one that went viral a couple years ago and they were like, you it's my birthday and you my man, like why didn't you pay for everybody food? That was obviously a skit. But I'm not saying it don't happen. Right. But
this that one was here, she had too much passion in her voice.
She started crying at the end of the video. She started crying.
She was really passionate about how insecure she was. Anyways.
I'm gonna try to find it. Because I want you to hear like the pain, like the seriousness and how upset she was. You won't be able to hear the whole thing, but you'll get the idea.
You got it? Or can I keep talking?
No, you can keep talking. I'm looking for it.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't
No, you good.
What's about damn it. Oh, one thing about it is it really is disheartening to find out that your friend is not your friend. For them to let you know in a roundabout way, I don't like you. I'm jealous of you. I'm insecure about you. Like, we not really friends. Because no real friend will really sit in a car going that hard about how good you look.
Yeah.
I can see if she wore a wedding dress to your wedding.
That's what I said to my coworker too. Now that's different.
Yeah.
Like if like she wore a white dress, that's valid crash out.
Like, girl,
but a birthday,
girl.
So I have it. It's I stand corrected. It's at 6.2 million views now. So let's just take a little peek. And if this is too loud, I'm sorry, y'all. Just listen.
Why the fuck is you doing all of that extra makeup, all that extra jewelry and shit, bitch? And then you go on the fucking hoochie go to shorts, knowing my nigga coming with us out. That's weird, bitch. You not my fucking friend for real, bitch. You're not real. Okay, because it's my birthday. First off, if that's about me. If that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking at me. Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch. I'm just being, bitch. Next time, bitch, you need to wear a jean skirt, bitch. Bitch, I'm just being me. Why are you yelling? Like, it's not even that deep. My feelings hurt, bitch. You supposed to be a real bitch, and you trying to look better than me.
So y'all get the gist of that. Yeah. Very childish. Very.
That sounds like someone who that man has cheated on you multiple times, and you made it everybody else's fault.
Deep insecurities about you in your relationship for sure. But don't take that out on
because you kept mentioning that man, and it's like, girl. I don't care about him.
Right.
I came out for your birthday.
Right.
And why is he here?
Honestly, that's what I was going to say too.
Here?
Like, can we just have a grills moment? God. He got to be there because you got to keep an eye on him. You got to watch him.
Yeah.
Make sure he ain't cheating on you on your birthday. So your
man is coming out with all of your friends to your birthday dinner? Like, what?
Nah.
Why is he there?
Yeah. I wouldn't even have time to record how fast. Oh, the girl actually let me out here.
I would have hit her, actually.
While driving the automobile?
Listen, I would say pull over real quick. Bop.
Let's have a discussion.
Because here's the thing. Like, when it's like terms of endearment. Like, bitch, we'll say.
Right.
I know how you saying it now. You're really calling me one.
Yeah. There's emotions.
Who you talking to?
Probably a little bit of alcohol involved.
Or who's you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Oh my God. Moving right along.
No, really, but who are you talking to?
Right. Yeah.
You losing your brain just a little bit.
Just a tad. You losing it.
Like you going,
and the girl, I can see she was like, y'all couldn't see her outfit, obviously. If you want to look at the original video, it's out there. Look it up. Just type in jean skirt birthday. And that's what I did.
You can wear a jean skirt. Who are you to tell me?
But she wasn't in my, like, she looked good. Like, and the birthday girl looked good as well. But of course, you're not going to believe that because you don't believe that up
here. Which makes me think that man has been looking at your friend, and instead of making it, instead of checking him or leaving him, you making it. I'm not going to. Now, like I said, there is a certain way that I would not dress around my friend's boyfriend.
Right. There's a certain respect there for sure. But she wasn't,
because some people will dress a certain way to get attention from a man.
Right.
Let's not sit here and act like people have not done it before.
Right.
Or do certain things.
Right.
To try to wiggle their way into. We're not going to sit here and act like. But as far as a birthday, they're talking about you wore them coochie cutter shorts and you knew my man was coming. If we were going to the club, this is what I would have on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and it's not like, I think it's unfair to say like you can't dress a certain way because you want me to look worse, so I need to dress down because this is always gonna give. So I have to look worse because you want to look. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and she wasn't talking about no mini skirt. She wanted you to
wear like a jean, like schoolgirl skirt, turtleneck, gloves.
She wanted you
maybe
to
even
be
a paper
completely
bag.
Covered up because she is insecure about her relationship. Talk to that man.
Yeah, because why are you so insecure? Why does your man have a wandering eye? I can look good and he can still appreciate you as your man.
Because I'm not dating nobody who's looking at other people.
Exactly. Yeah. So next birthday, I'm gonna send out a dress code.
Yeah.
Sweatpants. Everybody needs to come in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
No tanks or nothing.
T-shirt.
Paper bags.
No makeup.
No makeup.
Hair not done.
Minimum. No nails. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna come out looking amazing.
Bomb.
In a ball gown, actually.
But like it's so crazy because like I said, I feel like I see that discussion like pop up like on Twitter and stuff every few months.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, y'all. And if you can't have people prettier than you around you, maybe it's time to do some soul searching. Or maybe you just need to be in the house by yourself.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've never been like insecure about my looks or certain things.
Right.
I'm never gonna just sit here and lie. Yeah. We all have at some point. Some of us are still living in that. I'm also not going to make it anybody else's problem.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't spew that onto your friends who are just trying to look good for you and have a good time for you. Because I want the same thing for my friends.
I've had friends who were prettier than me.
Right.
But that ain't never stopped me from
because if we're going to a fancy dinner and like I'm in like a nice, outfit and Zaria, dresses down, maybe something like this. Not saying she looks bad, y'all. She, but if we're going to like a fancy, like classy dinner, she wouldn't wear that. And if she were to pull up like this, I'd be like, girl, what you wearing?
Right. Why do you have that on?
Now I'm offended.
This is what you think of
me? Exactly.
Where is your dress?
That's where my mindset would be because I'm also not insecure in myself or my friendships. So, but yeah, I want to discuss that because it's been going viral. People have been making jokes about that with the jean skirt.
To theme. If I tell you this is where we're going, act accordingly.
Because what if we had a pool like you don't want your homegirls to wear bikinis and swimsuits because your man around?
Girl, why don't you have on no basketball shorts? What?
In a white beater.
What are you talking about?
I'm at the pool. I want a tan. I want to have a good time.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, crazy. I
that ain't your friend, girl. Find a new friend.
I rebuke that energy. I never want a friend to find. No, I never want a friend like that. All right, y'all. Question of the week.
Question of the week. Question of the week.
So this question of the week, I'll go ahead and get it pulled up, was my idea. Oh, I just got spoiled. Somebody else came into the villa.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. She's cute, too.
Oh, God.
I'm about to watch it as soon as we get done with this.
I will be
So
watching.
How do you go to the... Y'all, I'm new. I'm not. How do you get to the archives? I wasn't prepared.
Okay, baby.
I was prepared. I
I have to look at it.
Oh, my gosh.
So you go to you go to your profile.
You got it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
But this week's question was, what was the best piece of advice that you have ever gotten? And we got a few answers, so we're going to run through them, and we're going to call it a night.
Okay.
It's getting real late.
It's not that many answers, so.
Yeah, we good.
Take things as they come, not as you want them to. God has a plan.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think that kind of speaks for itself. Yeah.
Let things come. Don't chase, attract.
Yeah. Period. This is you.
Yay.
You can't look at people / situations for what they could be. Look at it for what it is.
Yeah. That's a hard lesson to learn as an adult too. Just growing up, you have to Well, that kind of ties into the last one too.
Yeah.
My camera stopped recording. But it's okay. We're going to keep going.
Turn it back on.
Oh, it's because none of that one's going to stop.
Okay,
We're almost done. We're good. Just look at Zaria for the last few minutes, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. So the next one is, if you don't notice it, your friends or family will never second guess their intuition.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think I would say never, because some people do be trying to self-sabotage or be trying to sabotage you. So listen to what they say. Take heed to it. Look for the signs of what they're talking about. But sometimes your friends and family can be wrong.
Absolutely. For sure.
This is what I said. I accidentally put it on the
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. An accident. I be getting mixed up sometimes.
That's all right.
It is okay to start over. I've been told this by multiple people.
Yes.
And when they told me, I'm like, yeah, girl, okay. We just gonna push, but they're not. It's okay.
Yeah. It's also okay to start at different times too. I saw a post that was like, start now, start tomorrow, start next week, start when you're 30, start when you're 35. Just start.
Yeah.
Just start. Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. We speed ran through those, but they all kind of highlight the same thing.
Yeah.
So
they were all saying the same thing.
Yeah. And of course, as always, leave your answers to the question of the... I keep looking at the camera. It's not on me. But keep answering the question of the week in the comments and stuff like that too for us to look at. For surely. I'm sad y'all didn't get to see my face for the last 2 minutes. But it's all right. I don't know why it stopped. But anyway, any last comments, questions, concerns, Z? This was a good app.
Yeah.
We can talk about some reality TV now.
We can.
Period.
No, y'all be blessed.
Yes. Hope you're well, hope you're safe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.